trade another day.
On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not puzzle making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 For real, for real, really real, really real, really real, really real, for real, for real, for real, for real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it. I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and I only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Yes, sir. Good morning. Let's get it. See what we got going on the charts here. Run it all down. Let me see how all systems go. Everything does look like it's working. Does look good here. And yeah, let's go. So let's start off with the calendar here. Today is going to be a Thursday here. London is clean on the calendar, and we have a bit of unemployment claims at 5:30, but that's about it, to be honest. Nothing really today, just unemployment claims, kind of normal for US session. Tomorrow is definitely a day where heavy European news. Gonna be pretty tough to trade DAX tomorrow. We have all the PMIs, so we're kind of focused on gold and GJ tomorrow. But for today, we're fine. So we just need to keep that in mind for tomorrow, as we have a lot of Euro news from that, like 12, basically London Open onwards. It's really hard to trade until like, yeah, after 1 o'clock, you know. It's still possible to get a late move like that. I have seen it whipsaw before, so I'll definitely be careful with that. Now, if we're looking at price now, holy crap, what a nice push overnight. Very, very unfortunate for me and for my fellow people who trade GJ, because look at what happened, man. This is ate up the cleanest LTA zone. Man, it's just painful. It's painful because I'm gonna show you how clean it was. It's nice to see, but can't this happen during like when I'm trading, man? Can't it, like, you know, give me some juiciness here, please, you know? So yeah, we're gonna see what ends up happening here for today. And run the analysis, but we're gonna, once more people show up, I want to show people how nice this was. So clean, 10 p.m. juicy, yeah, man. Not 10 to 2 a.m. my time, 10 p.m. for you. So daily candle gave a beautiful close last night. Very, very clear change of structure. Very nice close to fill this LTA, and now we're pretty much at target. We're at this 4-hour support here. This is our previous 4-hour support. So for the session, we've reached target already. So we either need to continue below here or we're going to bounce from here. But session bias is bearish, so downside still does make sense here. If we get some good volume today, we will be able to just keep dumping down here. We haven't had any pullbacks, but if there's a chance that we can just get some sweet volume in London, then this thing should still continue. We still have about a 97 pip range towards the downside, so maybe to try capitalize off something like this, maybe back into 189. Right now price is trying to work on closing below the 4-hour support. See what we got on 15-minute time frames. Yeah, 15-minute support is just about where that 4-hour support is. We could adjust it to make it match the 15 as well. So something needs to close below there for sells to make sense. I really would love to sell a setup 2 today. Selling a setup 2 would be a lot easier than selling the lows here. We can see the lows did give a push. How much did this low push? Stop would be 17 pips, gave about a 14 pip push and then retraced. Actually no, gave a 23 here after some consolidation and then retraced. It is giving a push here. We're gonna see in 4 minutes how this candle closes here. Next target is gonna be that key level here. And then we actually don't get as clean as this stuff here. We're not as clean as this stuff. It starts to get a little bit messy on 15. You can start to see some supports here. Next support is going to be key level, and then we have a 15-minute support 908, 10 pips below key level there. So yeah, we're going to see how price wants to continue here. If it just wants to capitalize and continue down, it's just super hard selling at the lows. You know the risks right now. You know, like it's does it continue right now? Is there enough volume? Like, it's hard to say. How much have we dumped since overnight? I mean, this was New York session. We had a little bit of a continuation here. And then we ranged. So even if you were waiting after New York session to take a sell, you would have been absolutely screwed. You'd be have to sitting there until 2 a.m. my time. And then 2 a.m. my time gave a good close. Now, from that close, we've had a 141 pip push already. Pretty decent push if you ask me. No close below the 15-minute support right now. Coming pretty close to key level. So we're going to see how GJ forms here. We're going to see how GJ forms. We're going to take it from there, right? Based on how GJ forms. So let's let price action develop itself. And then we're going to go and look at what we can do with that. Now with gold is actually potentially going to form a new all-time high here. I actually did, I think, right? That is our all-time high. Nice. So yeah, it did form a new all-time high now. Cool. So gold has formed a new all-time high already. So maybe we get a breakout during London. What's really nice is that we've already taken the high. So if it wants to re-break the highs, like this would be nasty, and I'll probably lose. I'll probably lose if that happens. If price now has broken the highs, made a new high for the day, so we have a higher high today, and we go back up and break that high and fail again, that's like it's a lower probability. It's anything's possible in the markets, but now that we've made a new high, I'd be surprised for it to try make another high and then fail at that high. It could just be simple lack of continuation, right? Which is fine, we'll give you to manage, but I'd be surprised for it to be one massive fake out if it's trying to make a new high. So gold is actually quite simple today. Gold is very, very simple today. Put this here, 15. See where our 4 hour is. 4 hours here. I mean, breakout close on 4 hour. Obviously daily's closing bullish. Next key level is going to be the 50. 50 is going to be important though. Going to mark that 50 level. But we have room today. We have room. Yeah, I think gold is very easy today if gold wants to continue. Broken the daily high. Just want to see, where's my broker? Just want to see if it broke it on the broker, if the highs are broken. Yeah, it is as well. So we kind of have a daily setup 3 going on. Spreads are also not bad at all-time high. Normally they widen a bit at all-time high. So yeah, I think for gold the plan is going to be super simple here. I am bullish bias on gold right now. 4 hour bullish. Daily is actually bearish, but I'm sticking more to the bullish. But yes, sells could make sense. For sure sells can make sense, but not just yet. Not just yet am I looking for sells. You know, we are higher lows, higher highs. We just made a new higher high. We have a higher low here. Sells, where could I take sells? I mean, technically you could take it just below here, realistically. When we look at that on 30, it doesn't look like a good idea. Look at it on a 1 hour, it doesn't look like a good idea. So I prefer not to sell right now until maybe I see a change of structure from here. So one more support, then maybe we can look at selling, because we do have the daily somewhat bearish, but it's not the most confidence inducing bearish close. Not the most confidence inducing bearish close. So for me, I'm going to be looking for simple breakout buys. And then if the sells do end up playing out, we're going to see how can we capitalize. But it's too bullish right now, right? Look, I'm seeing higher high, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, potential higher low. So even if this does come down, this is not considered a low for me. This is considered a low. So we could see that. And then everyone who takes sells gets caught out. Even if it retests here, then fails, that's the sell. That's the sell. Failing here, but you could take a trade from here to here and be done for the day. So I'd love to see that. I'd love to see price maybe try to attempt to go up. Here's too small of a range for us to trade anyways, fail, and then we can consider the sells, right? Otherwise, I'd just be looking to take a long on gold towards the upside. So simple buys above this 15 would be the case for me, man, just to set up one straightforward. And hopefully it keeps it straightforward. So gold, pretty simple today. See what DAX is saying. DAX, huge sell-off. So we were right yesterday to be super patient. We were right yesterday to be patient. There was no structure to hold price up, and it just failed. Just failed, and an absolute dump towards the downside here. Very, very, very heavy move. Now look at this daily candle. First very, very strong daily candle. Strongest daily candle we've had since one of these candles back here in December, right? December, we have not had a daily candle like this. I mean, this candle you can consider, but look at the retracement afterwards. So right now, we need to see, you know, we need to see how we are going to respect this daily low. If we start to breach this daily low, it's going to imply some sort of continuation. 4 hour time frames are closing bullish here, so we do have a mixed session bias. This is our previous 4 hour support. We've kind of closed right at that, if not a little bit below here, you could argue, right? So this is definitely going to not help probabilities, right? Not going to help probabilities here because we are not closing back in the range. If we close back in the range, a little bit different here. Now on daily, this is not closing in anything. We don't have daily structure all the way down until 21.88 basically. So we're going to see how that ends up forming here. So based on 1 hour time frame, I just want to see some of these ranges. We have some of this resistance. This is also a previous 4 hour, kind of in this zone here where we tapped with the wick here. We'll see how that looks on lower time frames. Yeah, that's becoming a zone. Yeah, so I think buys would be above here. P4. Tough day today? I don't think. I think GJ is tough with the amount it's pushed down already. But everything else is not really too tough. Gold is extremely simple today. Just depends if it wants to play out or not. So gold is very simple. DAX is also is very simple in terms of setup wise. It's just gonna depend, you know. Got slightly higher on DAX, yeah, but I with this wick here, I'm not too worried. And if we wanted to react off the 1 hour, we would have reacted on this candle here, but we chose the first one. So if we're closing above here, I believe it has a chance to go up. So we're gonna see DAX after Frankfurt Open. Now for sells to happen, I would love to see us get below this 1 hour support here, somewhere around here for sells. This is our previous 1 hour support. If we can get below there, possibly sells could make sense. Yeah, it's a 30-minute as well. So getting below there, 15 minutes slightly higher, but people will forget to check the higher time frame. Below there, we have a good range around 26 points. So 26 points, and then we're going to see what ends up happening at 26 points. That's basically the plan for DAX here. Really simple plans on gold and DAX. It's an easy session in terms of plans. And that's it. Now it's just a matter of waiting for a setup to come. So that's the analysis here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis and it's all clear and makes sense. I would say out of today, GJ is going to be the hardest because of the push we've had over Asian. I would love GJ to give us a setup too. Would be a lot easier. That would be an easy trade. So let me review the Asian session and show you how beautiful price action we got over there. I mean, this is like if you were trading at that time and you couldn't get into GJ, you need to really analyze what's going on, right? So let me show you. Let me just show you this. This is how beautiful it is. So pre-session, we create the most beautiful consolidation you could imagine. Nice structure. Then, such a sadistic guy. Just wait, it gets worse. Just see how bad this gets. Then, what do we get here? I went through it in the morning and I was really shocked. But it's beautiful to see all my setups playing out. It's nice to see. What do we get? You get a beautiful close below here. All the wicks as well. Beautiful close below, top wick. And before it closed below, you got a 2-candle structure with a retest. Right? You get a 2-candle retest and then only a 10-pip stop. 10-pip stop. I mean, you'd run it above that, maybe that rejection wick. So let's say 14-pip. Too easy. Setup 1. If you missed the setup 1 because you were gay or something. If you missed the setup 1 or you're sleeping, okay, no problem. Price gives you here a setup 3. Okay, price gives you a setup 3. No problem. Only you need to wait about 12 pips. You only need to wait 12 pips, and in 12 pips, it gives you a nice setup 3 here. No offense to any guys, it's only a joke. Just in case, you never know, right? It's only a joke. It only gives you what? Setup 3. Not only any setup 3. No. It gave you a setup 3 with a liquidity grab. Just to give you more confirmation that this is a good trade. If you miss that trade because you don't know what you're doing, no problem. After giving you a nice push here, 18 pip stop loss and gives you a 16 pip push, you move to break even, no problem. Price action is gonna be nice. It's never gonna come back to break even. You have plenty of room to break even. You're safe. You're not tapping break even. You can sit at break even and not worry about anything. If you miss that, wait, it gets worse. Wait, guys, it gets worse. If you miss that, no problem. It gives you a pullback and a close below to give you what? Another setup 1 here. Another setup 1 with what? With a nice 18 pip stop loss there. No problems. If you miss the big drop here, no problem. No problem. Price action is beautiful. All while I'm sleeping, huh? Okay? No problem. What does price give you? Gives you a nice beautiful setup too. Oh, but I'm scared that this one candle pullback, okay? Right? This one candle pullback will end up doing this and I'll lose. No problem. GJ said no problem. What am I going to do? I'm going to create for you a setup 2 with a setup 3 inside to make sure you have all the confirmation. To make sure you have all the confirmation you need. So what does it do? It gives you retest to the high, reject the high, and gives you a setup 3 with the setup 2. So you can even keep tighter stop loss now. And guess what? You want to see something even crazy? Oh man, maybe the pullback's not big enough. I don't have risk to reward, right? Sometimes we see the candle close too deep. No problem, GJ said. Measure 18 pip stop loss for a 18.8 pip target. Wow, give you perfect. It's telling you, I'll give you everything you need. Everything you need. 19 pip target, 18 pip stop loss. No problem. Bruh, I'm done. It's okay. We all got grief today. All of us.
I'm gonna show my teacher my demo account, 2 million. I'm gonna press buy or sell, which one wins or loses. I show teacher.
Show him.
Miss, I made 10K. Easy.
So yeah, that's what happened today, guys. That's what happened. Now what are we gonna get gifted with gold here today? Are we just gonna get this rip through the highs? 5-minute closing. We have the 1 hour close here. 1 hour close can look decent here. I hope this does it. If this just rips here like this, really, literally have to cry. Yesterday I said you might see Tradesharpe cry on stream, live. I'm joking. 40 pips, 10 pips to key level. Too clean, guys. Too clean. Chat box stuck on stream. We'll fix it. So yeah, make sure you leave a like on the stream, guys. Let's get it today. Hopefully, we get some sort of price action we got in Asian session. Would be great. But just to show you, the good thing out of this lesson, I know it's frustrating if you're, for this move to happen overnight. But the nice thing is to see how many of my setups came. You get the setup 1, you get the setup 3, you get another setup 1, and if you miss all that, you wait for pullbacks, and the pullbacks give you the continuation. Right? So it's nice to see all those setups, but this is like this, and this is a setup where you're patient anyways. Like you say, okay, price gave a pullback, but I have to wait for a close below. Gives you the close below. Price did a pullback, but we've had such a big drop here. We get the close below key level, which is beautiful because it closed below key level, then pulls back. You say, I want more confirmation. 5-minute change of structure. Go to 5-minute, what you get? 5-minute change of structure. It's great, man. Now what do we have? Price just closing at key level. Big candle here closing. 29 pips stop loss. Gold predicted 3,000. Bank of London report they cannot fill the orders. Purchase Feb and US buying gold. Planet Trump again. Yeah, I think there was some stuff. Trump is asking. He's demanding. Sorry, not asking. Demanding to know how much gold is at some port. That's what I read. All right, 15-minute candle close. Bit deep for me this close. 42 and I'm scared of this 50 level, so I want to see a setup 3. Audit of Knox, they might not have what they claim. If that happened, gold flies. Yeah, because less supply, right? Yeah, makes total sense. Yep, Fort Knox. You on 5? What do you mean by 5? $5-minute gold? No, this is a 15-minute. Oh yeah, I am on 5. My bad. Shit. Ah man, GJ's made me whack today. Anyhow, it's a bit too deep, so 1 minute we'll have the 15 close. I wonder if we could just trade like a 5-minute retest. I'd be interested in a 5-minute setup too in this type of market condition. If we get this and then a 5-minute candle closing bearish with the 15 bullish, I can take that towards the upside. I wouldn't mind that. It's also a sort of setup 6 here if it comes deeper. So yeah, this would work. Alright, 15-minute candle close here. Like I said, 5-minute setup too. I mean, no top wick on this is pretty nice, to be honest. Well, I like the no top wick. 30-minute as well, no top wick. Stop loss placement is a problem. $26 is not bad. We could try a wick fill here. No, maybe a wick fill. If we're gonna be super bullish today. It's a good bottom wick this. Just trying to zoom in. Yeah, my broker even doesn't have a wick. Yeah, I'll try a buy once we flip here, like a pip above. I'm gonna try put stop loss below this support here. Try to get a wick fill and continue up if we're gonna be super bullish. Put stop below the support for myself. Yeah, if it chills here for 12 minutes, we'll get a setup 3 as well. But we don't know. We're gonna see. Make sure you're accounting for spreads here and stuff like this, okay? Very important. Alright, I got triggered there on my broker. Looking for the wick fill. Once we break the wick, probably around, what are we up there? Should be ideally like a break even, at least mental. 5 minute no bottom wick. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This could be liquidity up, retest this high, flip and come bearish. So such a nipple wick though. Don't know how much I trust it. I'm gonna watch carefully here. Be on standby, guys. I might make a decision here if I see something I don't like. Good push so far though. Almost filling that wick. If we can break the high of that wick, will be good. There'll at least be like a break-even trigger here. If we look at 1 minute, we actually tap the 1 minute structure here and no 1 minute pullbacks. I'm not really in the mood to hold a deep 1 minute pullback. So I'm actually going to move to break even here. This is my decision right now. Gonna let it tap and then I'm gonna be at break even basically. Because this is maybe all we could get. I wish we had 1 minute structure above, but the thing I fear right now is this just retest the highs and then dump down here. We haven't filled any of this zone, right? This zone we haven't filled here. So I fear that we might this might be a lower high, 1 minute continue down with no pullbacks, 5 minute as well being a little bit sketchy here. I don't mind losing a pip here. I'll allow at least a pip just to see if it can bounce off entry, guys. So keep that in mind. 1 pip ain't gonna bother me here. Ideally, we survive this 5 minute closing above here. And then maybe I can just keep my stop below this 5 minute support. So I have a 2 pip stop. Otherwise, if we can break the high right now, it'll be great. Oh, we almost broke it. We didn't break it on my broker yet though. Broke on broker? What broker though? Oh, FTMO. Well, that's a good sign. Hopefully FTMO feed is going to be accurate. The nice thing now, guys, is we actually have this 1 minute structure point here. So price has to respect this. So if price wants to continue up right now, it has to respect this. This is what we wanted to respect. So let's go gold. Do some business for Harry. Buying at the highs? Yeah, welcome to trading gold at all-time highs. You want to buy at the highs, right? You want to buy at the highs when you're trading gold at all-time highs because we're expecting it to push. Okay, it broke the wick now. It broke the wick. So realistically now it has no reason to flip here bearish. No reason to retrace and no reason to flip bearish. Otherwise this will just be a liquidity grab to the highs and maybe might fail. We have 1 minute structure here to protect us as well. And I really want 5 minute to close above here. 5 minute doesn't close above, it's just lack of volume, I guess. So I'm break even here anyways. We're gonna see what happens. There's our bottom wick on the 5 minute. So now we needed to push. This is where the volume needs to come through and give us a push. So I just want to show, maybe people are showing up to the stream. I just want to show where original stops are for people showing up to the stream, you know, just so they can see why I'm not closing or something like that. But I just wrote here, I'm sitting at break even, waiting for the juice. So I'm at break even. Let's just make this extra clear. We know how YouTube can be. SL at so this I made as clear as possible. If still people complain, oh bro, if it goes down and dumps really fast, it's a loss, you suck. I just want to show the original stop loss for people, right? Should we take partial profits? For me, it's not enough now. It's not enough to take partial profits. Break of high is hard BE. Yeah, it depends on what broker. Some people said it already broke the high for them. For me on IC markets, it nipple broke the high. You can count it as breaking the high. So for me, it makes sense to be break, because now we have that 1 minute structure we actually wanted, right? Remember I said for this to continue up, we need price to respect this 1 minute structure. So as long as we respect this 1 minute structure right now, it should be good. You know? So we just need to keep respecting this. There's not much volume right now. We just need like a quick push to come through. We should be good. The only thing I'm concerned about in this trade is this 50 level here. This 50 level is the only thing. I really hope we can push through. If not, I might have to secure a little bit early, because 50s and 100s are strong levels. It's a difference of 7 pips, but you know, we will see. We will see. Let us get there first and then I'll make a decision. When do you move stop loss to break even? If I hit a target before my main target. So my main target is obviously going to be the trade coming up here into the 50s. But my target for when you're looking to fill a wick, that is what I'm expecting to fill, is the actual wick. So there we go, nice. This is a spot where I'm not losing this trade, not minus 1 pip. I'm just sitting at BE now, full BE. That's it. So now let's see if we can get to 50, and then we're going to see what happens at 50. I thought that was going to be the one. Once we broke the high, I was actually looking for a nice little pop here. But it's taking its time. So we just have to be patient. The nice thing is, remember, stop loss is at entry. So the nice thing is that if it comes down and unfortunately stops me out break even, I don't lose anything. It's just a shame because this had a lot of potential. But for right now, with the way it's moving, I don't see it having a reason to need to flip, break through that 1 minute structure and continue down. In that case, I feel like I'll be holding a lot more drawdown, which I don't really want to do now, right? Especially with, if I had a lot of profits to play with this week, I could give this as much room as I wanted. But this week, I'm not actually having a lot of profits to play with. You guys have been watching London session. It's been pretty hard to find an entry. It's the first entry we've got since yesterday. Since day before yesterday. But that entry came after stream. Bottom wick, yeah, it's making one now. So we need to just survive that bottom wick. So we needed to break the 15 high. That will give great probabilities. Once it breaks the high, right? Because we'll make a new higher high. So we'll see how much of a bottom wick it needs. But again, now we have two structures protecting, right? We have that 1 minute structure and we have this 5 minute structure here. I mean, technically, you could just run stop loss like this because it shouldn't need to break below the 5 minute structure. Not the amount of volume I was expecting. What do you think getting in now with 15 minute stop loss? My question is, why not get the wick fill? Because the wick fill was quite big, 11 pips here for the wick fill. You know? So now if you get in on the 15 high, you're missing out on like 13, 14 pips here. Your stop loss is just a FOMO trade. Your stop loss 28 pips now. Your target is only 6 pips to that key level. 6 pips to the key level is not much, man. It's a quick break even. If you didn't trust that one, then there's maybe no way in. Unless you want to just, yeah, give a bit of a chase shot, you know, half risk, a risky shot. Because if we're going to continue up, for me, we should continue up. I really hope this doesn't stop break even. It's going to be super boring for that to happen. Hopefully we get a rejection from here. Let's see. So like I said, stop loss is basically where I moved it is to entry now. So we just need a rejection. Hopefully this is the bottom wick and we can actually reject, would be actually nice. Can you please see GJ? Yeah, I'm just in a trade, guys. I can't really, I want to concentrate on my trade if that's all right. I would have expected more volume here, especially when we're taking a breakout trade. If you take this during New York, even London, we've seen good volume. Yesterday, guys, London, oof, big push we had, like in 1 minute candle. Heavy push. We just need to wait. As long as we can hold higher low structure now, this is going to be perfect. We have a thunderstorm potentially forming. We got the rejection. Are you willing to give it a second chance? I closed 30% on 15 pips profit. For me, it was not enough to close. So I'm just holding here. I'm just holding, guys. For me, 15 pip profit with the stop loss I had, original stop loss, is not enough for me to close. Minimum I need is 50 level. Minimum. Otherwise, I just get out break even on this trade. Because then my next loss will be way bigger than that win. So I need the 50 level. I need the 50 level. So hopefully this is the end of the 15-minute bottom wick. And we can be moving through our way. We'll see. Yo, man. I know, but if I go bathroom, it might come to break even, and then I'll leave the position like this, and people say, bro, you lost, you lost. Should I try the bathroom trick now? I actually do need the bathroom. Does PipLab backtesting have a free version? Yeah, there's a free trial on the website. If you go to the website, it literally says there, try for free. It's very clear. Do it. We have to experiment. Guys, if it gets to 50 while I'm in the bathroom and it starts to reject there, I will close some and leave a runner. But if it can push through 50, I'll hold. So just remember, I'm at break even. I'll be back in a few seconds. Yeah, my bad, bro. Let's see. Only works when we're not in a trade. That's proven. Gold market maker. The nice thing here is my entry is literally around here. I mean, on my broker it looks slightly different. So once it breaks these lows here on my broker, we have this 1 minute structure above my entry, you know? Don't tell me DAX worked. Oh, I'm muted. Damn. I was saying my entry is protected by this 1 minute structure here. And I said that it only works, volume only works when we're not in a trade. Man, DAX broke out. Are you kidding me? 15-minute close above. Man, that sucks. And I was sitting in gold like this. I told you I didn't even see it in chat, bro. I didn't even see it in chat. Where? I'm scrolling up. Oh, I saw you. DAX just had a setup, but SL was big. Damn, I must have been concentrating. 38 points SL. Yeah, but look at the volume difference, man. Yeah, no bottom wick was there on... I want to see on broker. We're going to see on broker. As long as we can hold this, we should get some volume. We said DAX was pumping. Man, we're in a trade right now, man. We're in a trade. Just relax. Everybody relax. Just let it do its thing. Hopefully, we get gifted for patience. No bottom wick on broker too? Yeah, I'm gonna check that. I have bottom wick on broker, just to make it more painful. Oh man, I'm watching it pump, bro. Fy fan. 34-point stop, 37-point target already. And this is what we have to, this is what we're sitting with. At least we're sitting in profits, guys. This could be a lot worse. I mean, we're complaining at sitting in profits. We're complaining at sitting in profits. It's not a bad thing to be. It's really not a bad thing to be complaining sitting in profits. We're just consolidating. I'm strong, been through a lot of heartbreaks, but that pump on DAX, ouch. Yeah, I think if, you know, with the how nice of a pullback, it would have been good. Even if it's a big stop loss, you have so much room towards the upside because you're not buying at the top of the high. Yeah, at the highs, right? You're not buying at the highs, you're buying from a really nice pullback zone. Especially you get the 15-minute close. A clean 15-minute close as well. Bottom wick on DAX came and went in 1 second max. Would have had hard to get a good entry. True. You have to see it live, right? I didn't see it live. I can't say. If someone was watching it, they'd tell us how quick it was. You probably have to be ready with a buy stop before the candle close, right? Took the buy ready and still got slipped. Damn. Then it was really fast. Hopefully we can break this high on gold and we should hopefully be able to make it to 50. We are moving up at least. So all good signs. Just a game of patience. There we go, broke the high. That's a good sign, guys. Just need some volume to continue now. Damn. What's your favor? Yeah. That's it?
Yeah,
That's your favor? Fly you out?
Yeah, you don't need no Lamborghini, no nothing, no other BS.
What do I get in return?
Oh,
Stuck, huh?
unlimited fried chicken, bro. Trust.
That's it?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, man. That's
Not even a personal chef.
That's not a good deal, bro.
Personal chef.
Fried chicken. You're gonna make my kitchen messy, bro. So you're gonna cook fried chicken. Of course, you need a kitchen, right? You have to use my kitchen, my electricity, my oil, my chicken. What pair are you trading? I'm trading gold at the moment. Gold.
Hey, bro, just set me up with a tutor account and trust me, I'll retire in like 2 weeks. Cause what's the data today?
What's the what?
Oh, okay. If it was Friday, it would be full margin Friday, but you know, today we relax.
All right, fine. Gold needs to give us that 50 level. We are moving up surely, slowly but surely. So hopefully we can continue this. The only worry, like I said, is the 50 level. 50 and 100 level. So like 50, next level will be 3,000. 3,000 is the next big level. But 50 is like a mid-level, like every $50. So $50 I would expect, you know, some overnight buyers. So the buyers who are buying from all the way down here, overnight, they would start to take profits probably at that 50 level. Or they might front run it, right? So they might just push straight through that level to generate liquidity. And we end up continuing up through it, which will be nice. So we're just going to see what happens at the level. If I do see some sort of reaction at that level, if it's moving a little bit too slow at that level or rejecting it quickly, we'll look to secure some, and then I will leave at least a runner here at all-time high. I think it's always worth it. Maybe like a 20% runner. Something small, because I'll have to be closing early. At the 50 level. So if I don't close early, I can leave like a 50% runner, secure 0.5% and leave the half an hour, you know. I actually have a bit of FOMO with DAX, guys, to be honest, because that's the pair I really wanted to leave a massive runner. So I know it sounds, you know, greedy, because I'm sitting here up around 16 pips profit. But that's the reality of a trader who likes to focus on catching moves, not on, yeah, it just sounds like an asshole right now. I'm complaining sitting in profit at break even. It's just like an absolute asshole thing to say, to be honest. Most people lose. Fuck this stupid thing coming up. Piss off. Thought we'd be in DAX today, to be honest. Was more keen for it. Yeah, it's what came first, I guess, right? I executed on what I saw. I mean, we saw a massive push yesterday. Massive push yesterday on gold. Remember? Like that one big candle that came to push through all-time high. And that was when we were at all-time high, so I was hoping for something the same today. No juice? Just be patient, man. Whatever happens, happens. We're at break-even, so it's really a stress-free trade. Always nice. Remember, this could be in drawdown, right? The trade could look like this, and we'd be like, shit, I really hope this continues up, you know? Like, be grateful, guys. know? Like the plan was solid, the execution was solid, the management was solid. We watched that 1 minute structure. It was all on point. Everything I've done to this point is on point. If it's not going to give you the volume, that's outside of my control. I've controlled all the variables. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Just wait, man. Here's the 50 level. That's what I'm talking about. Can we push past it, please, gold? Do you have enough juice to push past it? Show me. You have enough juice. I know you do. Come on. Here's the 50 level. Give it to me now. Let's go, gold. Don't fail at the 50 level. What's 1 minute saying now? Shit. 1 minute close below the 50 level. But I think we can still continue here. We're just starting the volume maybe. See if we can break the high. There we go. There we go. Boom! Holy! Closing some there. Oh! Closing some there. Leaving a runner, guys. Let's go. Leaving a runner. Let's go. Big boy push. That's what I'm talking about. That's the volume I'm looking for. Close at about 27 there I got. Let's go now. Now gold needs to wake up. So yeah, leaving a runner. Now just leaving a runner. Let's see what goes. So yeah, if you guys, that's a nice weight of patience there, guys. Got paid by that. And congrats to all those who held. Leave a W in chat if you enjoyed that trade, enjoyed the analysis, enjoyed all of the stuff. If you want to secure profits, can close full. I close only leaving 20% because I want the 0.8%. I want that 0.8%. So yeah. Good trade, good trade. Leave runner for 3k? Maybe not 3k in the session, but runner would be worth it. One minute trail, we don't even have 1 minute structure. So until 1 minute structure, then we can. Someone knows if I can hold runners through news? You don't, do you have a news account? So I mean you have a, not news account, you have a regular account, right? High leverage one. So the rules are you can't execute a position 2 minutes before news and it can't be triggered till 2 minutes after news, as far as I remember. But it can't be executed, right? Open positions are fine. So just make sure you don't close it for news. Yeah, but you can't close it on news. You have to wait to, holy shit! Holy shit! What? I'm closing some. Took more, good more. Holy crap.
Look at my
I took. Let's fucking go. That's a big push.
I gave the market extra liquidity by calling myself gay.
Bro, look at my clothes.
Oh shit, man.
Look at my clothes.
Bro, what an
Where the
insane
fuck is my
close,
TP?
bro.
Where the
This
fuck
this
is my TP? Where the fuck is my TP?
Where is my
Where is
God.
Peter? Peter, where are you?
I'm here. I'm cold, man.
Bro, Harry.
that's a sick TP, bro. You got that out really nicely.
Ooh,
I got
dodged
around
the bullet today, Harry.
54,
The only
man.
thing that matters is that he didn't open
Who's gonna
many
take the balls?
positions.
Ah, that's cool. At least we got the volume we wanted. What a push that on 1 minute, eh? Phew. What a push on 1 minute. What a push on 1 minute. That's pretty sick, man. Sweet, bro.
So you can't, for FTMO, you can't let trades take profit as well during news. That can be a violation as well.
It is a violation.
Yeah. If it hits take profit because of the news, they'll flag you up for it.
Or if it hits SL as well during the news, you know that?
Yeah, it's a scam.
Bro, Harry.
Yeah, man.
Bro, dodged the bullet today. Ooh. Ooh. This could have been bad, bro.
Let's go, let's go.
Nah,
How
I
does
think I
a
gave
no
extra
swing account
liquidity
work?
today.
I'm not sure about the midnight one. Still got FOMO on DAX? No, it's fixed it. I'm happy now. Thank you, market. Thank you. I told you patience always wins, guys. No one believes me. No one believes me. Leave a like on stream to show you patience always wins.
You had your scam, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. You're the one who's scamming, bro. You're the one, 100%. You're trying to use my company, Piplabs, to sell a ticket that doesn't have anything to do with Piplabs.
I was doing that for free. Just $3.
Just $3. You're paying less. You're doing $3. I'm $1.8. Come on, man. All right. So journal this. 54 pips total. So it's a clean setup 1. Wick fill, actually. It was a wick fill. It was a wick fill setup 1 at 11 o'clock, right? 11:05 or something we got triggered. Yep, exactly 11:05. A little bit more on the earlier side, but volume did come in. If we didn't get in that early, then we would have had issues. See what we completed today. %, 20% running really doesn't do much, to be honest, percentage-wise. But anyways, we'll take it. That's not a bad close as well. That's a good close as well. What did you leave running? 50? How much did you make with 50? So closing total now, how much you make? 1.5, yeah. Yeah, I see. I make 1.25. It's not really the best to even 50, right? But look, it's coming now back to entry, so I'm glad we closed, guys. I'm glad we closed. Great move today. Great move. Did I take a screenshot? I think. Great move. Yeah, kind of small. That's what I was thinking. You have to kind of leave it running for like 100 pips extra for it. Yeah, but it's not that much of a push. If you think about it, it's only another 1-to-1. Like it's 25 pips extra. So you needed to push like 100 pips extra for it to be worth it. You see what I mean? That's the meaning of a runner. Look, we still yield a good result, but you know, I mean, it's better than closing full, right? It was better than closing full at 1-to-1. See your close. Oh, that's a sick close. Look at that close. Some of you guys got some amazing closes. That's a sick close. Full position as well. I did post it. Imagine you held full and no one closed. Can you check DAX? Might almost be ready. DAX push, man. Missed DAX. It's done. DAX push. Nothing on DAX. This was the push up through here. Now it's just retracing. So it's already gone. Finished. Until it can create structure or setup 2. Setup 2 would be very nice, actually. If a setup 2 comes, I'll take that for sure. If not, let it create structure. For now, there's nothing. It tried to go up. It's broken back down now. So you need price to either continue pushing down or close above here is even risky because you're basing that on a 5. Based on a 5, you have resistance a little bit above. But it'll be enough to get you to break even. I think DAX you'll be waiting for London Open. Man, I'm closing trades too early. I just took 28 pips. Come on, bro. Just. I'm spoiling you guys, bro. I'm spoiling you. Can't complain at profits. The 28 pips was a 1-to-1. That's perfect, man. It was a good trade. Rona stopped me out minus 54 pence. Fucking waste, man. I was not in this trade as I didn't enter as at when due. How do you advise I go about my psychology? I mean, what was the reason you didn't enter? That's my question. So, what was the reason? I'm 5-0 this year, can't complain. Nice, bro. That's what I mean. Remember, we had that conversation I talked to you about. You just can trade when you're available. And even though it's less than you would want to trade, as long as it's a consistent growth, then this is exactly what you want. Like, even if for the rest of the month you can't take a trade because you're busy, no need to force one, right? And then next month, maybe you even take 2 trades or 1 trade. At least you're yielding 2% a month, 1.5% a month with the only, with the amount you're able to be at the charts. It makes sense. Bicep flex, 1,000 views. So let's just get to 600 first, guys. No one wants to help support the stream for 600. I mean, I show discipline during the uttermost time. I have to show discipline. Don't FOMO. I take losses when I follow my plan, and I accept them. And then I stay patient. Like, if I FOMO'd into any trade over these last few days, I would have been effed up. Trust. Damn. 200k account past phase 1. Another one in the books. I think I should start charging commission here. This would be a good idea. Well done, well done. Congrats to you. Win. Another 200k added to the TS exclusive. We need to actually start to count how much in funding we have in the group. We should at least be over 1 million now. 246, yeah. Spread triggered me earlier. I quick got out, scared to enter since there was no re-entry option. So you got there was no re-entry option. Re-entry option is when it flips, right? So you when spread triggers you early, good job for getting out immediately, and then just buy stop above the high again, or market execute when it reflips again, because it would have flipped bearish and then flipped bullish. So as soon as it flipped bullish again, you go in again. It's the same entry. It's just you're not getting entered early now. Then you just hold the trade. You know? So it's not an error. It's an error of manual error, right? It's a manual error that was made. We actually capitalized off this move the most we could have. You know, I think we really ate up the move that happened. At days like this, I go around looking for other options and then I mess up my account. Yeah, it's painful if that's an error, but you have to realize long term, it's just today. You know? Jonathan should be risking 1.5% to 1%, depends on how good you are. Struggling to stay profitable, we need to fix that, right? That's going to come with time. Just because you have a funding account doesn't mean that you're going to pass it, right? You need to work on the skill. So we need to see what's going on. Why do you prefer trading a personal account rather than a funded one? Because on a personal account, first of all, trading conditions are better. Second of all, when I started trading, it was really hard to pass a funded account. I could not pass a funded account when I started trading because you had to make 10% in 1 month. So I'd have to choose a good month. When I started trading, even till today, guys, you see my stats. Not every month I'm making 10%. To make 10% in a month, I need to risk maybe... If I risk 2-3% of the funded account, yes, I can. But I never thought about that back then, because for me, if I get one trade wrong, like if the first trade goes wrong and I'm already down 3%, it makes it hard to pass it in a month. These days where you have no time limit to pass a funded account, it's totally different. But I wanted to instantly be paid. When you were working 3-4 years, well, not 3-4, but when you're working like 2 years not to be paid by the market, you wanted to be paid. So yeah, I definitely think that it's good to have a balance of both so that you can get paid while you're passing your challenge account. The also thing is I had this saying in my mind is that, look, if with a funded account, if one thing goes wrong, I'm back to square one. I don't have an account to trade, you have to pass it, you know. You'd cause a prop firm to go bankrupt? Well, I definitely need to consider it, because if it's an additional source of income, then it definitely makes sense. So I'm heavily considering to add it actually to the portfolio, because why the hell not? I just don't see a reason why not. It's not gonna cause me any headaches, you know. You can go for 300k account? Nah, I'll just go FTMO 200k straight. Something like that. Or if I was doing it to pass to get paid. If I was experimenting You know? If I was experimenting, then I'd buy like a... It's good to buy a funded account to experiment and get used to it. For like, if it's gonna be your first funded account, I would definitely buy like maybe a 25k, a 10k, or a 50k, just to get used to it and see how their conditions are and try different things. So that's what I would do on a... if I was buying an account to experiment on. I know you say you don't overtrade, but however, example, you've seen a good setup right now, you would just wait till tomorrow? No, if it's a good setup, I take it. I have profits to play, but I'm not going to lose what I made today. I'll probably risk like 0.8% on that, just because of how my week is going, you know? It's not the fastest week. I got like 2 FTMO past accounts. Amazing, bro. I feel really sad. I need to grow past this. I'm sad when I lose or miss a trade. Yeah, but this is normal though. You have to realize that it's outside of your control because you made a decision and that decision ended up not you being able to be in a trade. It sucks, but this is where discipline needs to play true, because if you enter anything now, it's not going to follow a plan, right? So the best thing is just wait for the next setup. You have NY. You could have a good setup come in NY. You still make money today. If nothing comes, have to bite the bullet, bro. Like, it's very important to be locked in and stuff like that. I'm doing a challenge too, Jonathan. I risked 0.5 until I got to 4%. I'm risking 1% now to the remaining 6%. Let's go, Adnan. Adnan did it in a safe way. Key to having a consistent morning routine, night routine. Only thing I'm struggling with right now, you need to have good sleep hygiene. Is very important. You know? Very, very important. That's the position. So these are all the positions. So you close, close, close. So that's C-Trader shows you separately, not as one.
Yeah, shows them as separate trades.
Well, we have 72 quid to blow on some beer, right?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna blow the full 700 on beer.
Proper British. Fuck's sake. Yeah, DAX, we're gonna see the open in 5 minutes, but DAX options would be above the highs. It can set up here for an option on 15, but we need to wait for the open now at 5 minutes. There's nothing now you could enter unless you just went on this 5, but I don't recommend that, guys, for sure. I don't recommend that. It's a little bit rough. You cannot attach your value as a trader to the outcome of one single trade. Your success has to do with a series of trades over time, not merely the trade that you took today. Correct. Well phrased.
Is that guy working on a podcast?
No. Who's the guy in the call? Which guy? We have a few guys. The British guy. We have Peter. Which one? It's not a call. It's our gang, guys. This is our group. Not just a call. The British guy. It's our resident scammer. Joe the scammer. How'd you get on this call? You joined the exclusive group. I can show Tony to the whole of YouTube right now. Oh yeah, he wants to be seen. There he is. Look, this is Tony. Oh, that's our call. He's famous now. Not sure if this exclusive. Bloody, don't do me dirty, Mr. German guy. Already famous Italy. Let's go. For what though? Maybe he's actually, we don't know. Might be some, you know, what do you call it? Boy band. He might be part of some boy band, like One Direction. We don't know. Keep scamming us on Wednesdays. I don't scam on Wednesdays. The market scams me. You don't consider me. It's always me, right? It's you don't think about what's happening to me. It's not me scamming. It's the market scamming me. Don't you understand? Actually, next Wednesday, you guys might be scammed. I'm telling you. We'll see. I think I'll be back in time. It's nuking next Wednesday. Full speed. Okay, how about this, guys? How about this? Yeah, I have a good trick now. Now we're going to put the ball in his court. Next Wednesday, you host the session, Mirko. I'm joining you. Now we play. Deal? Okay, done. Deal. Immediately, Sankit saying he's skipping Wednesday. Taking off. How much is the group? $55 a month. I'm sick next Wednesday. Brother, you have a lot of supporters here in chat, Mirko. You have to prove them wrong, man. The pressure's on. You have to prove them wrong. You have to prove them wrong, man. That's it. You have to prove them wrong. Alright. London open for DAX. Let's see what move. Move down first. Yeah. DAX would be options above the 50-minute high. 50-minute failed to close above. You have another 50-minute candle closing bearish. So setup 1 will be the option on DAX on London open. Straightforward. Gold is done. I wonder what happened GJ for the rest of the session. It would have been a load of shit. As expected after such a beautiful move. What is stopping you from being the best version of yourself? I think I am the best version of myself. I do my best in everything. Like I was thinking, that's a pretty good question, to be honest. I don't think I let anything stop me. I think what stops me is the idea to go back to zero, because the risk I'd have to take to make, like, imagine, like, if I really wanted to, I could risk 10k a trade. If I go through one rough patch, you're in some deep shit, you know, easy down 50, 60, 70k. But it's not, this money is money. It comes and goes. You know, it's okay to be down that much, but I don't want to be in that situation, because that will ruin everything else. But if it goes right, it goes right. I think at some point I'll have to pull that string, you know. I don't know. I think I need to. Statistically, it will work, but yeah, I'm pretty safe guy, pretty pussy when it comes to like gambling mindset. You know. The best version of yourself that is the richest, or the one where you influence and change the world in some way? Great question. The best version of myself is to have the best person, and the most wealthiest person is the guy who wakes up with no pressure. If you can wake up with no pressure, that's the wealthiest person. And for me, money can alleviate some of that pressure, but not all, because of the work you have to do to make money increases the pressure. So in my life, I'm trying to find a way and progress in a way where I do not. You need to be able to continue to be active, but not have the pressure. That's boring to wake up, no pressure? No, because you want to wake up excited to do something or to have a challenge. Challenge is different from pressure, right? But in terms to answer your question, influence and change the world, I think I will get more satisfaction out of influence and changing the world than just to be the richest. At some point, money is useless. Definitely at some point, money is useless. You can never buy so much, right? Like if you want to have the tightest fortress in the world, is you have a very strong family, you stay within your family, you live in a very nice house, you're secured with whatever toys you want to have, cars, they're set up. It's like that's a fortress that you can't beat. Yes, you need money to do that, but after that, that's a fortress. You don't need much after that, right? After that, all of these luxury items were designed to keep the rich poor. Because if people just kept saving money, then the rich would have too much power. As if they don't have enough power now. They needed to make these items, like the idea of having a big house. Right? That's to keep the rich poor, right? To buy nice cars, to keep the rich poor. To buy yachts, keep the rich poor. Because it's spending money. Imagine there was none of that materialistic items and they saved and reinvested all of that money. But realistically, in your life, you have to choose. Like, I'm a big believer that if you start doing well and you have the opportunity to experience something that does cost money, which could be just as simple as maybe since you were a child, you had a passion to buy yourself a nice car. Right? Maybe that's what you had a passion to do. Buy yourself a nice car. And like, if you have the opportunity to do it, you have to do it. You have to do it. Harry, have you taken a trade today? Yeah, we took gold buys, 50 pips. 50 pips on gold buys, these buys here. These ones here, and then closed at 50 pips total position. Took it from here and then closed up here. Closed some here at 1-to-1 and then closed the rest there. You can see it in the journal. You look like Martinelli. I think you're going nuts, bro. This guy doesn't look like me, bro. Kinda, yes. I don't see. Some similarities. Skin color, probably, Max. Definitely sound like Andrew Tate sometimes with your accent. Uh-oh. Wow, gold push back up. No bottom wick push, interesting. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna head off now. Appreciate you all showing up to stream. Good position on gold. You can see DAX is pushed down like we discussed. It's not a bad thing, guys. Setup 2 can set up here to give us an entry to hold runners. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. And yeah, let's go, guys. Appreciate you all for showing up. Good patience this week for the guys on stream. I appreciate it. If you guys did stay patient with me during the week, I commend you. I know there was a position off stream, I average 3 positions, 2-3 positions a week, so it's definitely have hit. We've taken 3 positions this week. Just unfortunately 1 loss, 2 wins, but I'm gonna take that. Plus is plus. And then when you look at the week back, you actually think, hey, it's actually a pretty good week. How slow did it feel, the markets? But when we look back at the week, it's like, actually, no, I was pretty active. Took Monday buy, took Tuesday another trade. Wednesday didn't trade, Thursday took a trade. You're active. So it's actually active. You look like League of Legends player, at least Counter-Strike, bro. AZAP. Let's see AZAP. Yeah, because of the mustache. I can see. At least he's not super skinny. That would have been offensive. At least he's a gamer who's not like 100% skinny. Or fat. Super fat. Alright. I'm gonna head off now. Appreciate all you guys showing up. Take care. Tradesharpe. Hopefully catch you guys very soon. Peace.